Here we go. I'm going to focus on going as far as possible. A day 2. I guess it would be possible to go through this all in one day, but unlikely. I don't know how Metroidvania this is, in that, like, I don't know if the possibility that if you know, like, the code, like the 4-digit code, if that's the same every time. Do you have something new to say? All right, no, it's the same. Okay. I want something with lots of doors. Okay, so this is the den. This is the same issue. This is locked, but I don't have keys. All right, so there's a trunk in the gen. I don't know what the currency does. Utility closet has the breaker box, the hallway, or the nook. Well, I want a key, so let's do the nook, right? Look at my blueprints already. All right, so this is, I've already created like a circle, which is a problem. Key. Thank you. Nothing else in here. Oh no. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A scrap of paper, or perhaps most fitting, a journal, will prove to be an invulnerable tool. Have it beside you on your journey. As in, like, an actual, like, are you saying whoops. Are you saying in-game, or that I should actually take this here notebook that I have, that I usually use for my workout journal? It's blue. So I'll write my blueprints in here. There we go. I'm digging it so far that we have 4 stars and a cross. We got what appears to be a staircase, an old radio. All right, we're going to go back, and I know it's going to cost me a step, but we got to find out what's in the trunk. Extra keys. All right, so that was absolutely the right move. All right, so this is going to circle. Well, I'm in this room now, so let's go. I can get footsteps. There's a lavatory. Now, I want to go to the parlor because I want a puzzle. I want to do puzzles. Is this the same note? Yeah. So one will always be true, one will always be false, and only one has the prize. The other two are always empty. Because I did kind of have the thought of, like, if only one has the prize, this doesn't mean there's nothing in the other ones, but no, it explicitly says. Okay, let's take a look. All 3 boxes contain the gems. Well, that's a lie. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's also a lie. This box contains the gems. Yeah, so I want this. Give me the other gem too. Thank you. All right, so what do gems do? Not a clue. We got a bathtub and a bat. Things that start with B. Last time there was a key hidden right here in this corner, so I'm just giving it a quick look-see. Windows are covered now because it's not facing outside this time. That's interesting. No, this is my first time round. I just started playing. This is day 2 for me. So we got a spare room, a closet, or a storeroom. I don't want dead ends. So let's take the spare room. Got some tape. Looks like I started painting, or somebody started painting, but oh, there's just literally nothing going on here. Walls are a bit. We got a fan. It's nice to have a fan finally. So this is just going to send me deeper. Okay, cool. Kick the cans. Security. Gem required. View the inventory of all the items currently in the house. It's a dead end, though. I can still look at my map, right? Yeah. It's a dead end. I can still go back to the main entrance hall and the nook. Security? No, it's not a dead end. Yeah, let's absolutely go to the security room. I don't know if there's a limited number of days. I know that there's a limited number of steps. I'm glad I picked the security room because this seems important. It does kind of look like me. So a very old school computer there. You know, if you have a cool hat like that, you should wear it. Here are some of the rooms that you may see on your journey. Very important rooms. Poke! That's me! That's me! I poke my own butt. You can't keep up with me. All right, so what does this say? Blue memos are true, red memos are lies. All right, let's go ahead and write that down in our notebook. Blue true. Blue equal true. Red equal lies. That seems like an important thing to know. There's a telephone. Running tape. I kind of dig that it's actually unclear what's interactable and what's not. It kind of forces you to like really look at things. Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently within the walls of the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. So I missed a gem and I missed a fruit. Fruit gives me more steps. Gems, I think, are requirements to get into important rooms like this one. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic key card. The key card system is currently operational. Key card system settings. change to offline mode, set security level. The security level determines the amount of key card security doors that will be deployed in your estate. IG, you should expect to see 1 or 2 security with low settings. Alright, so let's set it to low because I don't have any key cards. Change offline mode. This will determine the default setting. Security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, online mode should be set to unlock if any staff are working on the estate. Okay. Sounds good. Back. Log into network. Do not have that. Okay. It's a game about learning. It's a game about learning. Okay, here we go. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at the security, where the punch clock used to be, and the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to the house manager, Mrs. Babbage. All right, so we got a character, Mrs. Babbage. I love a good game where I use a notebook. This is the house manager. All right. I'll pop something on screen so we remember who Mrs. Babbage is. Let's continue. We also don't know what that password says. Ooh, all right, so we got some fire and a tree. This one is true. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the state at higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress further north. Okay? This is a lie. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. All right, so the antechamber requires access levers. I think I can remember that there'll be more locked doors the further you go. That just makes sense to me. All right. Microwave. Tea. Coffee. All right. Let's continue our journey. We get 2 items in a closet. This has a gem requirement. Items for sale. I don't have any money. Let's get some items. I just got keys. Silver key. Unlocking a door with a silver key leads to a room with many doors. Good to know. Okay. So I can run back if needed, but all this other stuff. I don't know what I'm supposed to gain from looking at all this other stuff, but all right. This door is locked. Well, we have to use a key, so let's use it. All right, we need something with many doors. The observatory only has one way out. The corridor is always left unlocked. or the utility clock, which has the breaker box. I don't have a reason to shut the power off yet. +1 to every time you've... All right, so apparently this is something I should constantly be doing, so let's go ahead and do the observatory. +1 spark. The fixed stars constellation. Okay, remember how I saw a star shape that was like a diamond, which I'm redrawing in my notebook right now. Richard Whitt, Birdsong Publishing. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations and observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one in a single day. This book is a solid base of astronomy. Will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. Excuse me. North Star, cool. The twins, trunk between two trunks, have been added to the entrance hall. Slice gives you 3 steps. There's the diamond, 1 gem, because it's a diamond. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors, are more common today. The farmer's apples are extra delicious. That's never true. +1 key, +5 gems. Dares of the Dead, dead end rooms are more common today. Oh, that's not good when we have 12 stars. 15, the sale, everything is 50% off today because it's a sale. It's a double on... No, it's not. It's a homophone. That's what I wanted. Fossilus bloom in the sky. The green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Have not even encountered a flower, so who knows what that means. All right. Can we use the telescope to look at that North Star? I want to... No, that's the opposite of what is good. Can I turn it the other way to where the opening is? I don't want to look at the... There we go. Spin it. Spin it. There's a knight in this room. I've noticed the chess pieces. Chess, very, very popular when it... Oh, you know what? I bet I need to first put this into a place where I can reach this. Which I think I can here. I can't reach it. All right. Keep spinning it. I'm gonna break this, I think, if I spin it one more time. Yeah. All right, so I think I need to be in a place where I can actually fiddle with this. There's a door. Okay. Yeah, I can't reach it from here. Oh, but I bet if I keep spinning, I could possibly reach it from here? What's this do? Oh. Never mind. This is a much easier way to do this. Can I go any higher? There we go. Run, 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 run. This game is very cool. There we go. And look at the sun. Ah, my eyes. North Star, gain some money. Yay! Okay. Cool. Real quick run around up here again, see if there's anything I missed. Make sure he didn't fall. I'm sure there's like going to be some puzzle where I actually have to look at the wall or something. There's that. Just see if there's anything below. It doesn't seem to be. It's a theater. Another clock. Ooh. Around the world, around the world, around the world, around the world. Alright, well. It's a cool thing. I need something with lots of doors. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Well, that might be a good thing. Passageway, but that has a gem requirement. I don't think I have many gems. 2. I have no gems, so we're going to go to the bedroom. Sit on a nice cozy bed. Very strange hand pointing down. Lots of weird shapes in the cabinets. Oh, wait. Greetings from Reddington. Greet. There's nothing on the back. I'm incapable of turning that over. Same with her. Moon necklace. Pick with moon necklace. That seems important, right? Puzzle box, pawn, onion, fishing line. All right. Continue. Don't have any gems. Does that statue mean anything? It has a pointer finger going down. It might. Like I said, I don't know. I think I have to go with the hallway because this is going to crash into the nook and be inaccessible. So let's get ahead and do the hallway. It's definitely strange, right? Don't know what it could mean. This game is mysterious. Pie tray. It says flowers. Something about special flowers, right? Yeah, this would go to the nook, but because of the way everything's set up, I can't do that. Vase. Nothing. I really feel like this game would be improved by a crouch button. That is my big critique right now. Don't have any gems still. I'm still at 0 gems, so I can't go to the nursery, which seems important. So I love that I can do this, though. Storeroom's a dead end, so I have to go to the pantry. Definitely wouldn't want to inherit this place. Waking up every day to this new form would be annoying. I don't know. I'm in. I'm in for this. See, I feel like getting gems would be good, but like I'd have to walk all the way back, and like I feel like I've sealed off most of the other places at this point. Oh, I'm sorry about daylight savings time screwing things up. See, here's the important thing we got to remember. Once I do this, I've sealed off everything else. This will be the only way to escape. So I have to pick the pantry. Right? So here's an apple. Yum. Here's that something, 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Very strange. Get the muns. At this point, I think I want to run backwards. I know I'm going to use a lot of my steps doing that, but I think it's important that we try to find some other rooms, because now I can use all the other rooms in this layout as resource rooms. Where am I? Everything else can just be a resource room, because the only way to get to where I want to go is through that pantry. So this is frustrating. I can't get in there because I don't have the gem. Lavatory is not. Let's bring in the utility closet just because it is in fact another room. Gave me bad rooms. So yeah, the garage is off. The dark room is on. The gymnasium is on. Should I turn the garage on? I don't know what any of this stuff is about. Is that danger readable? I have to get up and look at my screen. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionability. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. That was hard to read. Okay. Hands praying. Crowbar. Fan. Okay. So what that has also done is made the Nook not actually go anywhere. So I lost the potential of finding two rooms just then. So we got to try the other side and see if I can get anything out of this way. There's the dark room. You cannot see while floor plans while drafting this room in this room. Okay. Guest bedroom. In the mailroom, a package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. I just turned the dark room on, and like this will at least give me another place. So let's go ahead and take a look at this place. Spookies. Oh, the lights went out. What if I could go back and turn it on? That's what I think I'm supposed to do. All right, cool. This is going to gain us lots of knowledge. I'm using a lot of steps. Right. So these are all meant to be photographs that are being hung up. I wonder if I'm supposed to come back after this is developed more. A little bit of a sinister tone change in the music. Oh, interesting. So I've been to where that is. That's that locked fence. The tree looks like it's got like a heart on it though. And it looks like it's black and white combined, which is a thing that I've been noticing is the colors outside seem to be like there's black and there's gray. So that's interesting. Can I look at this woman? Ooh, she got a mole. Like she Marilyn Monroe. Key card. An electronic key card opens electronically powered security doors. Cool. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said that the last developed was too dark to keep an eye on that. All right. I feel like this is an important room to be in. The camera. Like, was that taken in a mirror? Selfie. I don't understand the sinister music here. There's that picture again. Can't pick that one up. There's a better picture of. Yeah, it's like fruit and then like there's a That tree looks very interesting. I think the tree is what's... Oh, that tree's gone. Because I made a joke of like, there's a tree stump here. Just use it to get over the fence. So the tree that has that heart cut into it was cut down. So I'm guessing that tells me story of heartbreak. That's a little bit better. It's coming a little bit better. Pictures of Spider-Man. Okay. Interesting. All right. So to me, that's big news. I also think I've ruined all these pictures by turning the lights on. I bet if I came back here later, these would develop. That's my theory. That's film. Oh, man. I'm going to be obsessed with this game. That's film. That's film. That's film. Okay. Next room, please. Billiard room has a puzzle in it. Opportunity to earn. I don't have the gems for that. Billiard room, please. That will give me more rooms. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so there's a puzzle in here about darts. They don't have anything to do with... You don't know how to play... You don't need to know how to play darts to play. $11. 1 and 6. Do I hit 7? Ooh. See, it claims I don't need to know anything about darts, but this is saying 19 and 13, but that is the double. No, that's the triple ring. But my guess is, since you don't actually have to know anything about darts, and since there's not anything that's like a 32, I'm going to guess it's subtraction, and I need to hit 6. Six minus 3 would be 13. Okay, 4 and then pink. I don't know what pink means. Let's say it's multiply. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, right? So let's call this 8. 10 minus 5 is 5 times 4 is 20. I'm pretty good at stuff. Yeah, and there was actually clues here. Very good. Very good. Got that on instinct. Here's some months. What do you want? I'll make you whatever you need. You got any Everclear? Who wants an Aperol Spritz? Billiard stuff. More triangles and diamond stuff. I think I'm running out of time for the stream, unfortunately. I am. I'm super out of time for the stream. So we'll go through this last door, and then we're going to have to call it. Hopefully it'll let me like save and pick up on stuff. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose money. Oh, the chapel room. Hottogo. I didn't get a gem for that. Oh, let's go to the chapel room. You can take me hot to go. Oh, the chapel room's terrible. This is why we should have gone into the Sabrina Carpenter room. There she is. Oh, this seems very important, right? So, 5 angel, 2 baker. All right, let's write some stuff down as we say goodbye for this. So we'll start with the wait. There's 1. All right, I'm gonna draw this out kind of. So 1, we'll call that the farmer. Then we have 7 as a battle angel. And then that's a broom. So 5 here is a sweeper. 2 is a chef. This has to be important, right? Scratch my nose. 3, what do you want to call that? I don't know what she has. We'll call that a gardener? Gardener. Don't know what any of that stuff is. And then we got 6 is the polo player. Polo. And then this is the chimney sweep. So 4 is the chimney sweep. Chim chimmery, chim chimmery, chim chim chiroo. I can't go that way. There's nothing to do. All right, so I need to go. So hopefully, I'm hoping. You never do think of the professions of the angel world. But I'm well over time. I got to get going. So hopefully this will let me pick up right where I left off. Yeah, it lets me save and quit. So hopefully it will. But thank you. Oh, maybe not. Well, we'll see. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to subscribe right here to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming. See if this run continues. And I will see you all next time. Boop. Boop. Boop.